Boom shakalaka, two very bullish crosses occurring for Bitcoin in the near future, plus a lot of very important news you need to hear about, like a $600 million hack and Ethereum becoming truly deflationary. It's official. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're covering Bitcoin. Very important things happening for Bitcoin, very important crosses coming up in the near future for Bitcoin, plus also a lot of the most important news today. Before we get started, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes. Just push the button. Now, what are we taking a look at? Well, first off, we're going to take a look at some news. Now, big news recently, the infrastructure bill. This has passed U.S. Senate without clarification on crypto. According to Senator Toomey, this legislation imposes a badly flawed and in some cases unworkable cryptocurrency tax reporting mandate that threatens future technological innovation. Now, there is still possibility for some alterations to it, and I would just say let it happen when it happens. Big news today, hackers stole at least $600 million in poly exploit across three chains. Chinese cybersecurity firm Slowmist called it a long-planned, organized, and prepared attack. This is a huge attack affecting DeFi, removing at least $600 million. Now, is this the last time that's going to happen? No, there's probably going to be bigger ones in the future because people are bringing out DeFi platforms all the time without doing due diligence on the platform. And this one was a big one, but it definitely will not be the last. Next, BitMEX will be paying $100 million in penalties to FinCEN and CFTC. Now, this is based on what was going on with BitMEX previously. However, former CEO Arthur Hayes and other executives at the firm are still likely to face charges on alleged violations of the Bank Secrecy Act, so it's not particularly over for them. Now, those are the big news stories today. However, the news stories that other people are not paying attention to, the ones that you definitely want to pay attention to, would be one like this one. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary becomes FTX spokesperson, will be paid in cryptocurrency. Why is this important? Well, for two reasons. First, I'll read you this. Mr. Wonderful has signed a multi-year deal to serve as a brand ambassador and spokesperson for FTX and will be paid in crypto assets to take equity stake in FTX. First off, if he's going to be promoting FTX, you think the value of FTX is going to go up in the future? Yeah, most likely. So probably a decent investment. Obviously, do your own due diligence. Second, this is going to bring a lot more publicity to a lot of cryptocurrencies, and FTX is a good exchange where people can get access to cryptocurrencies. So this is good for the whole entire space, but also for those people looking to invest in FTX. Now, the next news story is huge. We did a whole episode on this last week. You could check it out there, where I was talking about the EIP 1559 London hard fork upgrade. But it's official now. Ethereum is deflationary. Ethereum supply flips briefly into deflation as gas fees spike. So if we take a look at this right here, the ETH burn bot, 945 Ethereum burned in the last hour, only 528 ETH produced, net change negative 417 Ethereum, annualized negative 3%. It's deflationary. Guys, if you don't hold some Ethereum, you might want to reconsider your action because it is becoming a hyper-deflationary currency, and it's the second most popular cryptocurrency in the world. Now, on to the first most popular cryptocurrency in the world, Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a huge cross coming up in the near future. As a matter of fact, a golden cross. As a matter of fact, it's roughly, if things stay where they are, roughly about a month away from the golden cross. Now, we had a bearish cross or a death cross back here in June, but it looks like things are turning around, could potentially have a golden cross. And if we take a look back in history over the previous golden crosses, I marked them all with these blue lines, and you can see all the way back here, there was a golden cross in October of 2015 when Bitcoin was, like $100 before it went to $20,000. That was a good time to buy. Yeah, sure. There was another one right here back when Bitcoin was around $5,000 before going to $13,500. Yeah, that was a good time to buy. There was another one back here in February, right before COVID, so that was kind of like a black swan anomaly. But then again in May of 2020, when Bitcoin was roughly $8,000 before going up to $60,000, yeah, that was a good time to buy. Well, guess what? We have another one right now, and barring any type of black swan-like event, it would seem like this would be an amazing buying opportunity for Bitcoin. But that's not the only cross we need to look out for. There's also the Bitcoin hash ribbons are about to complete a bullish crossover right here in August of 2021. This signals that miner hash rate is recovering. Historically, the 30-day hash ribbon crosses above 90-day when the worst of the mining impact is over and recovery is underway. So we can see every time there's one of these hash ribbon crosses, the price goes up dramatically afterwards. After every single one, price goes up dramatically. So those two crosses look amazingly bullish for Bitcoin. Now, in yesterday's video, for those of you who do watch my videos every day, thank you. For those of you who don't, you better start watching every day, because gosh, what else could you do that's so important as watching my videos? Well, I looked at this chart and I said, hey, this is awesome, number one, but also it gives me a little bit of hesitation. So this chart here is the little guys have been buying Bitcoin like crazy, stacking their sats. Their holdings have not only increased as a percentage of overall supply, but also a percentage of supply held by entities with little spending history. Now, I said, this is awesome because the little guys are buying up Bitcoin. It's becoming the people's currency once again. But the other hesitation was like, ooh, this could be the biggest rug pull by the government, having everyone accumulate their Bitcoin and then saying, hey, it's illegal, you need to give it to us, we'll buy it back, and then a month later it'll be twice as expensive when we'll sell it back to you. So that's a possibility. But then I went on to look at some other charts, and it turns out the little guys aren't the only ones accumulating Bitcoin like crazy. And this is important. Big money has been buying. Since May 19th, entities with a 10,000 to 100,000 Bitcoin have added 269,450 Bitcoin to their holdings, worth roughly $12 billion. These entities have between 450 million and 4.5 billion of their capital allocated to Bitcoin. So it's not just the small guys accumulating, it's also the large guys accumulating Bitcoin. And as we see here, the dominance of large Bitcoin transactions has risen from 30% in 2020 to over 65% in 2021. This reflects a growing share of institutional interest and capital being transferred across the Bitcoin network. As we can see here, the rising dominance for $1 million plus volume, that shows us that large institutions are here to stay. And it makes sense when we see stuff like this. Now, historically, when institutions didn't want to hold fiat currencies, they held gold, they held real estate, they held things like that. But for the year, the return on Bitcoin is 277%, and the return on gold is negative 13.6%. Over the last decade, the annual return on Bitcoin is 132%, and the annual return on gold is 0%. So holding gold for businesses is very, very risky. Whereas holding Bitcoin, digital gold, gold of the future, is not risky at all. And as a matter of fact, we're seeing lots of institutions doing this right now. Hence why this news is extremely important, because we're going to see more and more institutions getting involved with cryptocurrency. And that brings us to this thing, which is basically a rebuttal to this infrastructure bill on crypto taxes, which brings it to this. You can't tax your crypto if you never sell it. Yes, I want to borrow against the value of my assets. Hold your crypto, borrow against it. Great platforms like Celsius. Don't use Nexo. People get liquidated on Nexo. But great platforms like Celsius or other projects like my 100x picks, Liquidity, or Alchemix. Those are ones where you can borrow against your assets at 0%, and they even have loans that pay themselves off. You'll definitely want to check that stuff out. So guys, it's all looking great for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. I'm excited for the second half of this bull run. I hope you are too. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Let's get to 1,000 likes, and I'll catch you later. That'll be all. Peace.